It's 10 o'clock.
We are going. We're live.
We're live, all right. Good morning, everybody. This is the May 31st, 2023 special meeting of the zoning administrator. The Mendocino County Zoning Administrator meetings will be conducted in person at 860 North Bush Street, Ukiah, California, and virtual attendance will also be available via Zoom. Meetings are live streamed and available for viewing on the Mendocino County YouTube page. And let's see, I'm going to go ahead and call the meeting to order at 10 a.m. May I please get a determination of noticing?
All items on the agenda have been properly noticed.
Thank you. So that moves us to item 3, the regular calendar, specifically item 3A, which for the record is the only item on the agenda. This is case number UR 2023-0002. The owner is Gene and Berna Walker. The applicant is Sierra Nevada World Music Festival, LLC. The request is a use permit renewal to authorize the temporary use of the southern portion of one property as tent camping and parking area for attendees of a neighboring music festival known as the Sierra Nevada World Music Festival to be held at the Mendocino County Fairgrounds for 3 days. The maximum number of camping attendees would be 400 persons. Project has been determined to be categorically exempt from CEQA. Project is located 0.30 plus minus miles of a mile southwest of the town of Boonville on the south side of Lambert Lane, 0.20 miles west of its intersection with State Route 128, located at 18,301 Lambert Lane, Boonville, California. Assessor's parcel number 029-150-32. Can I please get a staff report?
Yes, this is Keith Gronendijk, staff planner with Mendocino County. As noted earlier, the applicant is requesting use permit renewal to authorize temporary use of the southern portion of one property as a tent camping and parking area for attendees of a neighboring music festival known as the Sierra Nevada World Music Festival to be held at the Mendocino County Fairgrounds for 3 days. According to the project's applicant, a contract with the County of Mendocino allows a paid attendance of 5,000 3-day tickets, and the applicant anticipated the number of camping attendees to be consistent with previous years of approximately 400. Total attendance on site will be approximately 6,500 per day. Originally, this event was first held in 2006 with the issuance of a minor use permit for the parking and camping of vehicles on the subject property, which was valid for 1 year. Subsequent to this entitlement, another minor use permit was approved in 2007 for the same event, with this entitlement valid for a 3-year period. And finally, in 2010, another use permit was approved for parking and camping, which was valid for a 10-year period. Once this entitlement expired, the COVID crisis was present, so the event was not held during this time period. There will be no in and out privileges, and on-site parking monitors will be employed. No music or entertainment will occur at the proposed campground parking area. The project area is relatively flat and treeless. Approximately 4 acres of the 6-acre site will be temporarily utilized for camping and parking of vehicles for the 3 days. The nearest off-site residence is located approximately 350 feet southwest of the campground parking area. Also, as noted earlier, the project is exempt from the California Environmental Quality Act because it falls under the exemption 15304E, minor temporary use of land having negligible or no permanent effects on the environment. By resolution, staff recommends by resolution the zoning administrator approve use permit renewal for the project as proposed by the applicant based on the facts and findings and subject to the conditions of approval contained in Exhibit A of the resolution. That concludes my presentation.
Thank you. Do we have the applicant online?
We do not have the applicant online.
All right. Has the applicant communicated anything to staff regarding attending the meeting today?
No, I didn't hear anything from the applicant.
All right. Well, at this point, it is 10:04. I will go ahead and open the public hearing. Do we have any members of the public that wish to speak on this matter? both in person and virtually.
We have no members of the public online or in person to speak on this matter.
And I'll go ahead and return it back to the zoning administrator. And so I've reviewed the staff report and the supporting documents, including the conditions of approval and attached resolution. And the zoning administrator hereby makes the findings contained in the resolution and approves the project subject to the conditions of approval as outlined by staff. And that motion is for approval of findings per the adopted staff report and the conditions. So with that, the project is approved. All right, that moves us to item number 4, matters from staff. Do we have any matters from staff? Seeing none, we'll move to matters from the public. The zoning administrator welcomes participation in meetings. This item is limited to matters under the jurisdiction of the zoning administrator that are not on the posted agenda and items that have not already been considered by the zoning administrator, so no action will be taken. Do we have any members of the public that wish to speak under this matter? Seeing none, return it back to the zoning administrator. And that takes us to item number 6, which is adjournment. So I'll go ahead and adjourn the meeting at 10:06 a.m. Thank you very much.
All right. I'll go tell the applicant.